nothing love ya, even though the skies are grey above ya. Hey there, Yorkshire.
It's Cup Final Day! Welcome back to the FM21 beta with Leeds United. I am Johnny, AccessEuphoria, and we are playing Chelsea in the Carabao Cup Final at, well, I imagine it's at Wembley. Don't actually say that I can see. But yeah, it's a really exciting game. Cannot wait. We've only had the one game in between because we obviously extended things playing that Man United game and the Newcastle games rather than Newcastle-Burnley. And that left us with a 6-1 absolute annihilation of Southampton where Rodrigo was just on fire. Look at that. Even Geldart and Phillips with a rasping free kick as well. But yeah, the Rodrigo show, that is for certain. We didn't have as much possession as them, but we just annihilated them. And that was just incredible. And here we go for today's game. So, I'm going to get straight into it. Try and keep the episode down a little bit. Been a bit chatty in the last few episodes. Want to keep it sweet and to the point. So, line up for today. Here we go then. So, we have, as usual, Emezle in goal. Just a bit of an idea. We'll have a quick little run through of like how the players are developing, like the main players. He's looking really good, £21 million worth. He has still got potential up to 4.5. I think he's a brilliant, solid keeper for us. Very, very happy with that one. We've got Ayling, obviously on our right wing back, £20 million. I think, he's a potential upgrade point in the future. 29 years old as well. We've got Big D at the centre back. He's worth 29 million, 4-star. Just been a really good, solid centre back for us this year. 24-year-old German. International, we've got Coops, 17 million, Scottish international, 3-star. Again, another solid centre back. He'd probably be the one I look to upgrade. And ideally, I'd probably looking to get rid of Llorente as well. I just don't trust his kind of injury record. But if I could, at the end of the season, maybe move on Llorente and Coops, which would be a big sale and a big loss for us, in terms of like loss of, he's a big character and everything like that. But if we could move those guys on, bring in a superstar sort of centre-back to part of Big D. We've got a couple of youngsters knocking around that can deputise that. Maybe even bring a cheap young centre-back in as well. And then, again, over on Dallas, obviously, he's just our utility man. He can play pretty much everywhere. But he's a good, solid fullback, and he can cover both fullbacks. So he's a good option to keep around. I have extended Alioski's contract, or he actually has gone through now. So he will be staying with us a little bit longer. But, we may actually end up moving him next season. We'll just sort of see how things go. Obviously, Phillips in that deep lane playmaker role that kind of sat in front of the back line, £31 million, star player for us. He's wanted by PSG. Oh, it was PSG. It's now Everton and Tottenham. But we're not letting him go. 25 years old, 2 caps for England. We've got Click sat in front of him, £12 million, 30 years old. Again, another one that we may look to move on, but he's a solid, kind of decent player to keep around for us. So I think we probably wouldn't sell him. And Shackleton, good potential on him. Young player, 7.75 million, 21 years old, English player. I'm kind of thinking that we've brought a player in, and I think he would maybe replace Click, and let Click be the deputy to replace both these guys, because we've brought in, if you remember from the last episode, the João Mario guy. Berardi's also leaving us as well. So he could come in and then Click deputise. We move on, let's say, Wilshere and whatever, who is worth quite a lot of money. So if we can get some money for him, that'd be awesome. But not holding out a lot of hope there. We've got Harrison and Rafinha. Start with Rafinha. He's looking pretty solid. Potential 4-star player there. We'll see how he gets on. £20 million worth. Harrison, 24 years old. And again, good solid player there. That's a position that I'm pretty happy with. But if the right player came around, I'd be happy to invest in. Rodrigo has obviously, especially with that 4 goals he recently scored, boosted his goal scoring record for us a bit now. 16 goals this season in all comps. He can play around in various positions, which is really useful. So again, his worth actually has come down a little bit there, which is interesting. But he's one that I am debating moving on to bring someone else in. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the squad we've got. I think we've got a very good Premier League squad here. And whether that's maybe the ratings have been boosted, maybe some would say not fairly or whatever, but I think it's a really good squad, and there's potential to improve certain areas, but we're not like in desperate need. We've got a few older players that I would like to sort of look at, Click, Ayling, Coops, and so on. But yeah, that's it. That's the squad. Let's get in the game then against Chelsea. It's going to be a tough game, but as you saw not too long ago, we can beat them. So let's see how things go. got lots of people happy to watch us hopefully do the business here. We're going to go for some outstretched arms and pump fist. We're going to pump fist and go for give the fans a performance to cheer for. We're going to go with that. Let's get to the game then. We're walking out. It looking good. Hopefully you are all still enjoying FM21. I know a couple of people have been mixed in the comments, but the majority of people that I spoke to, obviously, chapter or whatever, seem to be enjoying FM21. And I must say, it's not like groundbreaking new changes and everything, but there's only so much you can do with this game. And I've banged on about that before. There's only so much you can do. But I feel like actually the match engine and things like that just seem to perform better, and it looks better. There seems to be better movements and that's like a proper tackle. Normally it'd just be that they just run it out of play or something. So it just seems a little bit better and a bit nicer to watch. Although Werner almost put it back in there. That wouldn't have been nice to watch. But yeah, it just seems nicer. And I've not done some of the things yet. We'll see. Maybe as you play 5-10 years, some things will come more apparent. But I've done a couple of bits of transfers. Didn't seem majorly different. I know there's this recruitment thing this year, but I tend to do a lot of it myself. So we'll see how that gets used, for myself. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. It's one of those games that you're gonna buy if you like it, and if you do like it, you're probably gonna buy it every year. It's one of those games. But a little bit of pressure coming in here from Chelsea. We're a little bit under the cosh. Few attempts. Got a corner here of Januzaj, of all players, taking it. I don't know where they've got Januzaj from. Where's that happened? But Adnan Januzaj. Oh, it's it must be Adnan Januzaj. Can we look at him all? I'm just interested why he's come, but we'll look at that maybe another time. But yeah, surprised that he's assigned, given the wealth of talent they've got at the club and that he's playing as well. Thiago Silva, free kick for us. For a second, I was thinking maybe it fouled him or something. Looking at the stats, it is very even, but the highlights we've seen have predominantly been Chelsea, so we'll see how things go. We have got an attack potentially here. Ayling to Harrison. Harrison does the white men do always seem to take the ball facing to our own goal. I wish they'd sort of get played through down the line a bit more. That's just one thing I've sort of noticed in a couple of games, and that sort of reminded me of it there. A little bit of pressure on from us is good. Thiago plays it back to Mendy. Thumps it long. Can we intercept? We don't. James with it. Dinks it through to Werner, who gets through, and he's hit the post. Probably, if not definitely, should have scored there. Not to be. We get away with one, which is good for us. And if we can just get to half-time 0-0, there is a highlight, so that might not be possible. Cooper. Click. Going deep. Back to Coops. To Rafinha. Rodrigo can't get on the end of that ball. It's a bit of a poor pass from Rafinha. He's chasing Zayt down, though. Goes to Januzaj into Mount. Great ball to Werner. Great save for Meslier. Good work, Meslier, on a 7.3, doing the business for us today. We're going to need him to be absolutely on form. We're going to need the whole defence to be on form to keep out this kind of attack. Some of the quality players that Chelsea do have, it is terrifying to look at. But Rodrigo, Phillips, into Ayling. Can he whip a ball in? Ayling, come on. He does. Shaq, straight into the palms of Mendy. Good effort from Ayling. Good effort from Shaq. Big D with a nice little clearance. Only finds Ziyech though. It's still continuing this highlight, which is dangerous because sometimes if it's the second attack, that's usually the one that holds the goal. Goes in, doesn't clear it. Mount, get away with it over the bar. Half time 0-0, and we've seen us have an opportunity there, so we're not completely getting outplayed, which is good to see. And I say just keep it up, guys, because they're a quality team. We can't expect too much of them. I know where we are in the league and everything, and we've beaten them before, but we're still kind of, this is still kind of a outperform sort of season. That's a great steal. Rodrigo, he needs to pass it. Although the man that were coming up really slowed down, and he doesn't have to pass it. Rodrigo's gone himself, beaten Thiago Silva and Mendy in goal. No idea how he's managed that at the near post area. Let's have a look then, because I kind of switched off thinking that was going to go to nothing there. He kind of slide tackles, bounces back, although he kind of runs back into him, but somehow picks out the back of the net, and we lead Chelsea 1-0, boys. And I'm going to give him a praise, although they'll probably go and concede now and be like, hey, why are you praising us for conceding? That happens so often and it's really annoying, but we're going to praise it regardless because, it's a good result to get 1-0 up here. And James coming forward. Oh, own goal for Cooper. Liam Coops puts it in the back of our own net. Can we not do the shout now, please? I think it's just done it as well. They'll be all like peeved off. Oh, God. 1-1. Okay. That didn't last a long time, did it? Januzaj now with a free kick. Tamori in acres of space says, finds Ziyech. Oh, good feet save from Meslier. Although it looks like it must have been offside. Yeah, it was. Okay. We're going to try and encourage the boys. See if we can just get a little something moving. Although Rodrigo's injured. Right. That leaves us with a youngster. Joe is on. Can he make a name for himself and go and win us the cup here? Who knows? 75 minutes on the clock. Let's have a quick look at the sub bench and how everyone's playing. Well, a lot of tied players out there. Shaq not having a great game, so we're going to bring on Wilshere for a bit of experience. Leave it there for now, just in case we need a late sub or anything. I'm not sure if it goes to extra time penalties or if this goes straight to penalties. And that's kind of what I'm going to save them that sub for, just in case, because it is still 1-1, and we are at full time. It is going to be extra time. Okay, boys, 1-1. Okay. Let's go with that. I mean, maybe a slight lie about being a better team, but the main thing I want there was don't let it slip away from us in extra time. And I think we will make a couple of changes actually as well, because you will get an extra change here, I believe. So we're going to take off Harrison, who's having a shocking game over there. Swap them over just to see if, actually, no, we'll leave them as they are. But I think Eliaski for Dallas as well. Bit of fresh legs. Let's see how that goes. Come on, boys. Chilwell on the ball. Whips it in. Coops makes up for that own goal with a nice strong header out. Rafinha surging forward. Finds Joe. Into Harrison. Oh, that's poor from Harrison. Just passes it straight to the opposition there. And Abraham now surging towards us. Through to Werner. Through into the back of the net. Great goal from Werner. But that all kind of comes from a very poor pass from Harrison. Annoyingly, he's about to get subbed as well. But yeah, oh, that's frustrating. Let's try and fire them up. We've got time, but we haven't got a lot of it. 2-1, guys. Not ideal. To say we went in the lead in this game, didn't we? Did we? I'm sorry, I can't remember that a minute ago, but I'm pretty sure we did. As Werner through again, he's a little bit wider this time, so we should be all right. Just into the hands of Meslier. We're going to go very attacking as well. Very attacking. I mean, yeah, not much else we can do. We're going to start second period of extra time. Let's see if we can get something going here. Let's do another fire them up. Let's just try and get something going, guys. I don't know where it's going to be. We're pretty much full out attacking as far as we can go. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything here, although there is one final chance. Rafinha. Can he find someone? He doesn't. Straight into the hands of Mendy. And I think, guys, we're not going to win the Carabao Cup here. Although Wilshere, Costa, Rafinha. Oh, Rafinha. Oh, come on, boys. In the dying seconds of extra time, Rafinha with the clutch goal. Wilshere finds Costa. Great ball into Rafinha, who takes a touch, then beats his man. I think that is Silva again. Oh, actually Zuma. And Mendy's beating us near post for the second time. Clearly a weakness of him. And we go into penalty kicks, guys. Well, Click is our main penalty taker. He'll go there. Rafinha just scored, so that's probably a good bet. I think Alioski, yeah, you're number 3. After that, although I don't kind of want you to take one, so I'm kind of feeling like Phillips. And then Costa. I don't want you to kind of take one. Really, so we'll go like that. Let's go to the team talk. Outstretch arms. Yeah, we're with underdogs. You give it your best bet. Now let's go and see what happens from the penalty shootout. Click to step up and take the first penalty for us. Click scores the first penalty. 1 to Leeds. Jorginho will take it for Chelsea. Meslier. Oh, he's missed. Oh, he has missed. Rafinha, who just scored a clutch goal for us. scores another one. It makes us 2 to the good in the penalty shootout. Mason Mount will come up for them. If they miss, or we can save this one. We've got big advantage, and unluckily couldn't do there. It brings it back to 2-1. Alioski, the Macedonian little magician, what can he do from the spot? Oh, he saved it. No, not Alioski's. Werner will step up for Chelsea to kind of level it back at 2 apiece. Oh, what a save. And that is kind of like the main man there, Werner. What a save for Meslier. Keeps us with a 1-goal advantage. Phillips just runs straight up there. I mean, probably should have taken a touch, and now he's missed it. Bloody hell. Okay. Abraham now. The young striker puts it in the back of there, and it is now level at 2 apiece. Oh, it's penalty shootouts, man. Penalty shootouts. Costa for this one, then. Costa puts it in the back of the net. Much better than Starbucks. Ba-dum-dum-ch. Makes it 3-2. So here we go, then. Meslier, save it. It's Thiago Silva stepping up. We've scored past him, so he might not be having the greatest of games today. Come on, Meslier. Win it for us. Oh, no. Concedes it. It goes to sudden death, then. The youngster, Joe Gelhardt. He'll step up for us here. I mean, hang on. Whoa. I want that penalty retaken. The goalkeeper like a mile off his line. In the new rules, you cannot do that. What? It was like a mile off his line, but now the pressure is on. Come on, Meslier. Oh, boy. No. Oh, dear. I don't know why the screen just completely disappeared here, but okay. Oh, we even have to watch him, man. Really? And I like how the refs just stood there like, yeah, great. Cheers, mate. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, we don't need to see that. Yeah, I'm pleased despite the result. That is gutting. More so because the one where Joe Gelhardt's penalty was saved, the keeper was a mile off his line. And in current rules, you've got to stay on your line until the player's about to take the ball, kick the ball and all that. So no way would that penalty have not been retaken. So a little bit gutting. But never mind, we didn't win the silverware. That was an interesting game, guys. And I think, well, yeah, we'll still do Liverpool. I'm debating whether just cut it there because that was a long game with extra time and penalties. But we'll do Liverpool. So I'm going to cut straight away and we'll get back and do the Liverpool game in just a flash. Here we go then, boys. For the game against Liverpool, we've had to make a couple of changes. Big D suspended and Rodrigo's picked up an injury. He's going to be out for about 3 weeks, which is a big miss because he's just hit form and been absolutely flying recently. So big miss there. Gelhardt will lead the line for us. He was just won Young Player of the Month, which is cool. Otherwise, other than that, everyone else is all right. We have brought Alioski in for Dallas. Just give players a bit of a rest. Everyone was absolutely knackered, so I'm just doing a little bit of mini rotation. Although saying that, it's Liverpool, so naff it, in you come. You'll have to get rotation another game. So yes, just Joe Gelhardt is the major change. Obviously, selling Bamford means we don't really have a proper out-and-out number 2 to sort of striker to rely on, but he's a really decent young player with potential. He's only 2-star in his team, so he's not end of the world off. It's like an absolute dreadful player to bring or anything. He's a good player. But it's an area I'm going to be looking at a little bit in the summer. We're going to definitely do at least one more season with this sort of save. And then we'll sort of go from there and see. If people want to see more, I'll do more. If we're ready to move on to the main, or cross it, Harrison, come on, boys. What a great break that was. An assist to Gelhardt. But yeah, if people want to see more, then just let me know in the comments. You'll get more episodes by likes, comments, subscribe, so do all that good stuff, guys. You'll get it as Gelhardt with the great ball across. Harrison puts it in the back of the net. We lead 1-0, 1 minute on the clock, 15th goal of the season for Harrison. Excellent stuff here. Can we maintain this pressure? Phillips with the corner. Coops! Oh, come on, boys. Coops with the goal, although the flag is up. Rafinha apparently went offside, which is interesting from a corner, but okay. The goal doesn't stand. That looks really harsh. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, we won't see it, but I don't know. Just, some really harsh there. Shaq has come through. We're all over Liverpool here, but this is kind of what I mentioned earlier about, like, they would be like full on pressing us and everything, but that's not really representative. AI can't really do what like we can do. Although saying that, Diogo Jota's just scored, so maybe they're not actually that bad after all. Diogo Jota makes it 1-1. 5 minutes gone, and there's been 2 goals and an offside goal. So it's all action start right now, guys. It's going to be quite a long episode. Do apologise for that, but we had a cup final. It went to extra time penalties, and oh god, now Anderson scored. The early game optimism's disappeared, guys. Well, that's 2 games in a row where we've taken a lead and then gone behind. So there's that. Obviously, you can see, and it's kind of good. I'm not good, I suppose, but it's nice to see that we're not just beating every single team, with this tactic. Like it can at least get beaten and things. But that must be out of the box, please. Oh god, it's gone to a look at the thing. It's gonna be a penalty kick in it. It's gonna be a penalty. We'll just wait, half an hour while he decides. Doobie doobie doo, ba 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 da ba. Bit of hold music for you guys, just while we're waiting for the old VAR-age and yeah. Awesome. Oh, and getting a word with him as well. What's he gonna do here? He's going to give me the last chance. Okay, fair enough. So, free kick. Fair enough. And they come to nothing. All of that highlight for that. Brilliant. Right, let's move on, guys. Not been tons of chances, but obviously they are 2-1 to the good here. We're going to go for a little bit of encouragement. It seems to have kind of, like, we had a few early chances where we was kind of like, we're all over them. And then it's definitely swung in their favour, although we do have a chance here. Free kick, edge of the box, Rafinha to take. Can he whip it in? He does, and he scores. Come on, boys, we're back. Level pair again, 2-2. Great free kick from Rafinha. We had a brilliant free kick from Phillips in the Burnley game, and that's a brilliant one from Rafinha on that side, just right in that bottom corner. Clean as you like. 2-2, boys. Come on. That is what you like to see. Although the highlights keep coming here. I think it's going to be one of those crazy games again, a bit like the Burnley game where it was like highlight central and it was like 5-3 and crazy. This looks like it's going to be a crazy game too. A bit like the first game we played against them, and a bit like the real life, I guess, as Shaqiri will take the corner they've got. Dallas, I think, cleared that one. Geldart, I assume this is, trying to close down. Can't tell. It's gone. Another highlight before half-time. We're getting our money's worth out of today's episode in terms of highlights. Shackleton with a great clearance, but Geldart was a little bit sort of on his heels, and Alexander-Arnold puts it in for 3-2. Oh, come on, boys. It's a tough game, this one. It's a tough game, a tough opposition. The last couple of games have been tough. Chelsea in the Cup, and this game, they're not easy opposition. I'm going to say you've been unlucky so far. Sort of yeah and nay in terms of do I believe it or not, but I want to keep their spirits high. You can see everyone at least happy, even if we're not 100% playing our best, as Rafinha dinks it across to Llorente. Obviously, it'd be nice if we'd had Rodrigo, it could be all different. As Llorente forward, Harrison, thought it was going to tuck that one in. Phillips keeps the ball though. It's clear now. And they may have a break on. Obviously, we've got Geldart up top rather than Rodrigo. That's a huge miss. Shaqiri goes wide. 50 minutes on the clock. There's still time, guys. But the highlights just do not stop, do they? We're definitely on key highlights, right? Yep, okay. Rafinha this time, bursting forward. He's got 3 men in the box. Can he pick them out? He gets a third bite of the cherry here. Geldart stooping low, trying to get on the end of it. It is cleared. Only finds Thiago. Now Henderson. Keep that pressure on them, guys. Come on. Get that ball back. Come on. Into Shaqiri. Through to Alamanda. Should have scored that, I'd say. Should have scored that. We'll go for a fire them up. Again, just try and G them up a little bit. Make an early change because Clicky is having... Actually, Shackleton's having a much worse game. Yeah, we'll bring Shackleton off for Wilshere because he's having quite a poor game out there. And so's Dallas, really. So we'll actually bring Alioski. Maybe I should have stuck with Alioski in the first place. Never mind. A couple of early-ish changes there just for some early fresh legs. See if we can get back in this game, guys. Come on. 3-2. If we can get another goal, 3-3 draw would not be bad at all. We've had a couple of opportunities. Phillips with a corner though. Llorente, Click on the rebound. It's not going to be offside, is it? I don't think so. No, it's not. 50th goal for Leeds United, that for Click. Pretty sure that's what it said anyway. Although, that doesn't seem like... Let's see that again. Will it say it again? I don't think that's his 50th goal. It must be maybe his 50th career goal. I don't think it's called 50 for Leeds, so... Yeah, well, I don't know. Either way, we are 3-3, which is kind of what I just said a minute ago, would be lovely. Although Geldart is through. He hasn't got great pace here, and unfortunately, he's only a youngster. He's kind of been bullied off the ball there by the defence, but we've got it back straight away into Click, into Rafinha, into Click. That may be offside, potentially. It doesn't look like it. Come on, boys. We've turned it around. Just had to pause there because you know what this bloody VAR stuff's like. I didn't want to get super pumped. He has a shot there. Arguably looks like a foul. Keeper goes flying, but Click straight back up, puts it in the back of the net. 4-3. Mateus Click, 11th goal of the season there. Beautiful, boys. Come on. Going to give him a bit of praise. We've completely turned that around there. And I think Johan Kabay... Good job I didn't take Click off, innit? almost, but good job we didn't. I think we're going to have to stick with how it is, really. We're going to stick with how it is and just get out there and play the last 10 minutes, last sort of 5 minutes now. Come on, boys. Can we hold on to this? I'm not changing the way we play. If you know anything about me, it takes a lot for me to do that. And maybe I should have shut up shop, but I don't think it really helps. On the grand scheme of things, when you go defensive, you just invite more pressure. Sometimes it's better to defend by attacking. Unfortunately, on this case, it didn't work because it's 4-4. Oh dear, guys. It's been one of those games, and it's not quite over yet. Which way is this highlight going to go? Llorente with a header. Finds Milner. Don't do it, Milner. Firmino. Oh, good save, Meslier. I don't know why it's saying Firmino. That must have been from the previous goal. Hopefully that's not a glitch from the next one. Get away with that one. We get away with that one, boys. But that should be it. It is. That is 4-4. Great performance from Click. Geldart did alright, to be honest. You know, he wasn't majorly involved, but he did alright. Brilliant to come back. Proud of you, boys. I'll take the draw all day long. And there you go. 4 points behind leaders Man United. But they do have a game in hand. But we are 4 points ahead of Liverpool. So that game would have really closed it up if they had won it. So guys, action-packed episode. Hopefully for the next one, the face cam and all that will be back. But either way, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you have, smash the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.